Body bags where horror lies.
Hey everybody, welcome to Body Bags. I'm your Friday host, Matt from You and Your Horror Movies, and thank you for checking out my review for you for this Friday. First, I want to say welcome aboard Andrew. He's going to be our new Wednesday guy. Andy, the retro slasher, had to call it quits. So good luck, Andy, for the rest of you do. You always have a spot here in Body Bags, and now we have a new face, so please check out his review for Wednesday, and also check out his normal channel too. Go sub him and check out his reviews and everything. All right. So what I'm bringing to you is a film from it was 2013, but released in 2016. It is from whatever. From production of Brand B Corporation, and Wild Eye put it out. It's a horror anthology, mostly all British horror. I guess they're upcoming directors. So this is pretty much a bunch of their shorts. And that is called SIN, also known as Self Induced Nightmares. Now, when you watch it, it says it's part 1. So at some point, they're going to probably do a SIN part 2. Pretty much it starts off with a gentleman walking into a bar. He meets this strange woman and they start having a drink. She's kind of like this dark goth, redheaded chick. Pretty good looking. And during the bar talk, they're starting to get to know each other. They've only talked on the internet. They never met face to face or anything. And she starts telling him these stories because she's a upcoming writer. Now, the first story is called First Date. First Date is about a gentleman who comes up to this girl's house and they decide to have dinner together. They also met on the internet. It's a weird another date movie. And of course, lights are always flickering. She's talking about, power outages. So they decide to, keep going, have a dinner and whatnot. Well, something goes wrong during the date. Now, this story was a little bit confusing because it's kind of hard to say what you want to say without giving the stuff away. But come to find out, she has a very dark obsession or dark, almost like a dark channel, dark YouTube / website that she videotapes in her home. Yeah, it was interesting. Had some good blood to it, but other than that, the story was kind of okay. Once you figure out what she's up to, it's a little different. All right. So, of course, the guy goes back to the first date because it goes back and forth to the wraparound. He's kind of disgusted at this woman because the story was kind of gross. Well, she decides to keep going. The second one is called Summer's Night. It starts off almost like a slasher, like the outcome of a slasher. Bunch of people are found in the woods, murdered. And there's this weird dude with a weird facial appliance. He killed people with a spike. Now, you meet Summer. She comes up to this cabin in the woods to have a good time with her friends. Well, no one shows up but her friend. And, of course, someone else gets slaughtered in the background. Can't really tell who that is. I don't know if it's an ex-boyfriend or it was another guy that gave her a hard time because she kind of mentioned that. Well, of course, they meet up with the slasher. Now, it's kind of weird because it also involves a vampire. The killer is not a vampire. I'll give you that. But you kind of have like a vampire versus a slasher killer in this episode, which I thought was pretty cool. I liked how the story went. The girls were pretty hot. So yeah, that is Summer's Night. Now we go into a fun one, which is called Very Scary. The third story is pretty much a killer teddy bear. Yes, this one, like with the cover here. This little boy, their babysitter shows up, and she invites 3 of her friends over. They have a romp around, party, drink, whatnot. Well, the kid, calls the babysitter, and she gets all pissed off. She wants to hang out with a friend. So she throws the teddy bear out the window, saying, your teddy bear's not going to protect you. It's just a bear. Move on. Well, the bear gets pissed off and starts to mutate into this, from adorable teddy bear to this murderous killer monster. but it's all short. It's all a small little teddy bear. It's all done in puppetry, so it's an all puppet action. Very low budget, but funny to watch. There's a cool soundtrack to that where they have a lot of punk like British music going in the background. I thought that was well done. That worked. Uh, Good body count, some good gore to it. Even when the bear mutates, it like rips off its button eyes and it starts to bleed, and it's got these weird silver eyes. It's kind of neat how they did it, but you could tell the bear's all puppet. So what? The puppet bear, good story. I like that one. All right, now the next one. This one was a humdinger. It's called Confessions of Peltzer. Peltzer is this young gent who is wheelchair bound. His girlfriend pretty much insults him a lot during sex. There's some gross stuff in this one. Pretty much involves after the sex with a condom. Ugh. Well, his girlfriend pretty much belittles him. His boss is an asshole, and come to find out, she and his boyfriend and the boss are having a secret affair. Well, Pelter is just, always protective of sex. He's always wearing condoms. He's always being special, protective. Well, there's a reason why behind it. Again, the story was just kind of lacking something, but it's got a lot of blood to it. Let's just say this one's close to being a porno almost. You do see like a fake penis and everything, but when the girl's having sex with the guy, she's actually fucking a dildo, and you can hear the suction cupping action, if you know what I mean. And there's a lot of blood during the sex too. Whew. But again, the story, it's okay. It kind of fell flat for me. I wanted a little bit more from it versus the outcome. The outcome was just kind of like, here you go. Have fun with it. Almost like Peltzer finally got his revenge. But yeah, that was... And then you get the wraparound again, where, of course, this woman telling these stories to this blind date. The blind date guy's kind of like grossed out, like these stories are all stupid, and she gets all crazy on him. Kind of weird. And then you have a bonus feature, a bonus film in it, and it's called You Don't Know Jack / Box of 1,000 Cornflakes. I like when they went with the box of 1,000 cornflakes. Pretty much a killer cereal for people who want to commit suicide. Yeah. You don't know Jack. A girl is tormented by a killer Jack-in-the-Box hand. Very, very two short ones. We're okay. I like the Jack-in-the-Box hand. I think that would have been great as a more longer short movie than the way it was, but it was pretty cool. So yeah, that is called Self Induced Nightmares, SIN. And it even said in the credits that they're working on a part 2. So let's see how that goes. So yeah, SIN, Self Induced Nightmares, part 1. Again, all upcoming British, it says some of Europe's rising horror filmmakers. So we'll see how that goes. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little review from me, from Matt from You and Your Horror Movies. And please check out everyone else's review this week. And out of a possible 10 for this movie, I will probably give this one 6.5. There were some stories that I really liked, and some stories that were very confusing that were kind of like, okay. There is a couple special features on the movie where it is behind the scenes of 2 of the shorts. So you don't get a lot of special features on it. So anyway, that is my review. If you're into anthologies and you don't mind some European low-budget flicks, definitely pick this one up, guys. If not, if you're thinking about maybe wanting, if you can find it somewhere to rent, borrow, or whatnot, definitely check it out at least. It's a low-budget film, so you're not going to expect insane budgets or anything like that, but it was pretty cool. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed my review, and let me know in the comments down below what you think. Have yourself a good one, guys. Peace.